What's good, y'all? It's Main Boxing Biker. Shout out to Terence Bud Crawford, man. He did his thing last night. Yo, the jab was a problem. The check right hooks was a problem out of the southpaw stance. Crawford stayed in the southpaw stance pretty much the entire fight, and Horn had no answers. You know, Horn probably thought, you know, because he fought Pacquiao, which is a southpaw, that, you know, he's familiar with fighting a southpaw. But you know what? A southpaw like Bud Crawford jabs a lot. He jabs and he throw that check left hook real nice and roll off of it nice too. And you know, the man Horn didn't have no answers. He had no answers for that action all night. He was getting jabbed to death, and in the slugfest he was still taking the L. Like I said, man, I had a feeling, like I called it out in my prediction video, I felt like it was gonna go just similar to John Molina versus Terence Crawford. You know, John Molina landed some winging wild shots, running in and all type of stuff. You know, he tried to ambush Bud on the ropes and stuff like that, but it still didn't make a difference. Bud was still able to get him up out of there by piecing him up. He started to get tired. Same thing happened in this fight. You know, Jeff Horn landed a few good shots. You know, people were like, oh yeah, you know, Terence, but you know, Crawford looks small, but you know what? Crawford held his own, man. This is his first fight at 147, and he already took a belt, man. He already got a belt. So, hey, big shout outs to Bud Crawford, man. He does his thing, man. I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. He took the shots like a champ. And on top of it, even though he looked smaller than Jeff Horn, Bud Crawford had so much dog in him that every time Horn tried to, you know, get close, or when Horn is hurt and he tried to tie up, Bud would push him off, shove him into the ropes, walk him into the ropes, walking him down. Like, Bud looked like the stronger man, even though he was, you know, he was smaller in there. He was the stronger man last night. So, hey, man, that's a good introduction to 147, you know? Great introduction to welterweight. And all the other welterweights got to keep their eye open for Bud, man. If he can't outmuscle you, he might be able to outscrap you, because the dude got scrap in him. The dude got a good jabs, finesse jab, and he moves well, man. Hey, Thurman, that's a problem for Thurman, straight up. There'll be war between him and Spence, you know. I'm going to still pick Spence on that one. But that's going to be a war, well, as of right now. But that's gonna be a war with him and Thurman. Thurman don't want none of that. And I think Bud should go take out Danny Garcia too, because Danny Garcia and Bud got a little bit of history. So I think Bud should go after Danny Garcia, Sean Porter winner, if they're too scared to fight Earl Spence at that point. And I think Bud should go after one of those two. You know, pick up that WBC strap up for one of those two fools. Anyways, man, I'm out. Main Boxing Biker.